Morning. Black Friday. Get this turned down. Oh, saw some bad news that still tracked. Maybe it's not recent. You know, I just, not related to Dan Trachtenberg. Correct. Predator movie. Still, it's sad. She, for me, it's the Euro Trip movie girl. The and the Euro Trip movies, the scoozy guy, the rapey guy on the train. But she was also Penny Brown in the Inspector Gadget movie, the daughter. Just sad. Died of. She had to have a liver transplant from diabetes. But she wasn't even 40 yet. Messed up. Sick. Not that I have to be notified or anything, but so she's in other stuff, probably that other stuff. I was looking up horror movies, and I just happened to come across that. Of course, yeah, I can. Lee, I'll get you added up. And thank you for the follow. Very much. I get off very much. But I will get you added here just a second. So yeah, I can get you added. I couldn't. The pause button wasn't working. You're about to unlock Doomsday. There you go. Now you can hit on test. They're only a couple of days away. Season 1. Oh, look at there. Probably switch that up. Ah, I don't make it positive. Scoozy. That guy's great. So rapey. Y'all have seen the Euro Trip, that movie. Oh, you'd think you'd get an extra salvage for the crystal, and you'd be incorrect. By the way, but I was saying, if you were on the stream yesterday, I was saying the only movie I was really looking forward to was um, the Mandalorian and Grogu, and I am that is not true. Is I needed to look at this. There are plenty of movies coming up. I just completely blank. I'll get to after the break. No, I'm just kidding. I do have. There we go. Hey, did get my first Doom Steel. Didn't record it. I got to clear out some of my. Yeah, so I didn't know yesterday was Thanksgiving until midday. Um, that shows you how up to date I am. I, you know, it's the extreme ADHD and the OCD and the my placement on the spectrum and then some other things that keep me from realizing these things. I'm sorry that I don't keep track of these things better. So yeah, I thought I was gonna take days off. Well, today won't be that day either. Today I will stream all day. Um, so my kids they won't even be here today. They'll be at their grandparents. So I will be your streamer today, and I will have no help. Just like yesterday, I thought I would have help. Oh no, had no help. Well, I did. No, I'm sorry. I did have help. It's just that they were. There is. Where do you think you're going? Trying to get in problem. Um, they did. They just did for a little bit, and then ended up wanting to play mostly Nintendo Switch 2, so or at Roblox. Well, my daughter. when my daughter, she's my babe. What my daughter usually wants, I usually give it. But my my son did play some Call of Duty for me, and then my oldest, he's not a hard Call of Duty. It's my 13-year. He's the he's the Call of Duty maestro, and he did quite a bit. He's the future pro, if that's what he decides. All right, time to move on. I mean, you never know. My oldest could end up being the future pro. He has the talent. He has the innate talent. He just doesn't have the drive right now. And he gets real frustrated. He just gets real he gets real upset with himself, mistakes, and then he lets out too much frustration right now when things don't go his way. He's a weightlifter, just wants to just let out a lot of pent up frustration, and I'm trying to teach him to keep that in and focus, lock in, and he's just not there yet. He doesn't lock in very. He's a weightlifter because he plays football, so trying to keep him centered. His centering's not that great, um, figuratively and literally. Oh, it's actually not literally. Centering is actually very nice. He's probably the best. He probably has the best center in the house. It used to be me, but my right eye's stuff. I don't. Not a good sign. Well, it's just my. It doesn't. It's not. There's a spot in the middle of it, which you guys don't. Not gross. Just it's not really. I have to keep putting these steroids because it's not my my tears aren't being released. Another and a for me. Oh, but it messes with me, especially when I get stressed out. It gets worse. Stressed out or tired. I'm not from Kentucky, but um, I can turn on the accent. Lived here longer than I have anywhere else. So it's a gift. I've been gifted a bluegrass accent, like a gifted sub, which I've never been gifted a sub. So I really don't know what that's like, but I have been gifted a bluegrass accent. saw that. I saw you there. One thing I want really are bears. But no, I'm not a good old boy, but I can be if. But but good old boys are my boys. I moved here when I was 13. I'm 47 now, so yes, I may as well be born and bred in Kentucky. I When I married my wife, I was 13. I was 13. Married when I married my wife, I was gonna move, um, and I was 30. You know, I was gonna move. I was gonna move away from Kentucky, not because I didn't like it. Beautiful. It's just that I just, I was gonna experience the world. I was gonna try other states. It just didn't work out that way because my wife, she has family here and she wanted to stay. I just don't have an extended family. I have more. I mean, I do, ish. Not like her. Got a very close. I'm more of like my family. We all go to war, and then we settle down and get married. That's kind of how. Except I didn't go to. If you want to read about my war, my family, we're all except for me, my dad. There's not much left of my dad after the Vietnam War, so he he forbade me to go anywhere near the military. He didn't, and I just I gave in to his wishes. I did later on almost join the military, but I almost joined the Coast Guard, but they told me if I did, I would cut potatoes below deck for like the first so many months. I said, okay, yeah, I'll pass. I'm just gonna pass. I'm not a big potato cutter or peeler, so yeah, I pass on that. My thing. How I start my. They just they break you. So I wanted to be a rescue diver. I love diving, and yeah, not really. That's not diving. Yeah, I was a certified scuba diver, so I wanted to do that. You can actually see what's sharks don't attack you when you're eye to eye with them. I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And so I got certified and wanted to like save people. So, but yeah, I'm peeling potatoes was just didn't scream. Would you get off of my? Oh my gosh, that's the fastest I have ever. Oh, I'm sorry, Tessie. Really am. You punk. I'll get you later. Oh, we are firing on all cylinders. 3 viewers strong for going on. Oh, now 20 minutes. Everyone ate too much last night. Somebody forgot to turn on the bots. That's all right. I don't want the bots. Everybody in here is real, then I am happy. Done with it. People adding bots to my lives. That's how where all the viewing numbers come from. I don't know where the come from, to be perfectly honest. I don't buy my views or anything like that. I don't have a lot. And you know what? I think that's what all these professional promoters are trying to sell me is they're trying to get me to buy their bots. They must think I'm crazy. I'll just inch my way along and do it the right. And it's probably the not make money way. That's just okay. I'll just tell my lame dad jokes. Maybe somebody will take notice. I'm really good at Call of Duty. Eh. He goes, right as I said that. That was perfect. I mean, there are a couple people that have noticed, and I am talking to them. A couple that I wish didn't take notice, but there are a couple to consider. But there are others. There are a couple of others still that think I'm taking notice that I am not. Must be crazy if they think I am gonna sell my soul to them or what? They're bots. You think I don't know how where you got your followers? I know how you got your followers, bro. You think I'm stupid? I'm not 12. I don't want you to be my professional promoter in Uzbekistan. So you can turn on your bot accounts. There we go. There's one. Man, I feel bad because I know they're just trying to make a living, but I'm not making any money. I can't buy your digital artistry. I'm losing money. I get 100 people a day trying to sell me overlays. I have already bought overlays from Labs, and I don't even know how to use most of them. Okay, enough with all that. Let's go over some of these. I'm excited. But first, I'm not sure about the bride. Benicio del Toro is a tough one. Always know what. Some of his movies are absolutely classics, and then some of them are eh. But here's the kicker: it's got Christian Bale. Christian Bale is my guy. The it is the first part, but the God Killer from just everything he does, is gonna be just amazing. He's like he's like oh shoot, I went over him yesterday. He's like dude from no, that's mine. Like Transformer boy. I forget his name. Oh, that's not yours. Shia LaBeouf. He's like Shia LaBeouf. You know Shia LaBeouf's gonna be in something. You're getting 1,000%. Dude won't do anything half. So Christian Bale, The Bride, I'm all in. Not because of Benicio, or not Benicio, Guillermo del Toro. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I think I lost one of my 3 viewers for saying that. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna go get a couple. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna kill this bear because that's what I'm here to do. All right, that puts me at 3 now. Get 10 for Doomsday. Number 2 on the list is the one I am probably most excited about, and these are all horror movies. They're not really horror like oh my gosh, I'm so scared, but they're decent. But number 2 on the list, oh, I better get number 2 on the list, and the one I'm most excited about on this list. Well, I mean, I don't get excited about like Terrifier 3, Terrifier 4. Terrifier 3 was disgusting. 2 was pretty good. Pretty good. And Terrifier 4, care about 3 was terrible. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. This is the guy that I followed on Twitter. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Ayomide. Digital STV. Yeah. So the movie I'm most excited about on that's coming out in 2026 is The Mummy. And that is because it's a Lee Cronin movie. And if you've watched his movie short that he put on, I believe, YouTube, that is an outstanding short where I believe it's called The Ride. It's a roller coaster. And I absolutely love that. And then if you don't like Evil Dead Rises, then I don't know what kind of you like for Evil Dead Rise because that is an outstanding movie. Okay, I'm not a big fan. So this is kind of this is where I'm kind of weird. Okay, I don't like Terrifier that much. It's nasty, disgusting. It's exploitative. It's yuck, right? Okay, this is a I put graphic. This is a mature game. There's a lot of nasty stuff in this game. So and there's cussing. This isn't for kids. It's early in the morning anyway. Most kids don't wake up till noon when school's out. So I'm not really worried about kids. And then I'm talking about that. But but oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. Kids aren't supposed to be on here. So if you're listening to this, you need to go somewhere else. Those are rated R movies that I'm. So Terrifier, that movie. That's like an NC-17 movie. It is unrated. It is an unrated. That stuff's disgusting. But like Evil Dead films, they're gory, they're bloody, but they're like what I would classify as like tasteful. They're tasteful. I mean, the Evil Dead films you can actually watch those and it not make you be like. I mean, you're not gonna like lose your lunch. I mean, it's just terrible. What you see in those Terrifier films, they're just awful. But the Evil Dead movies, they're done in a way that they're not just the worst thing you've ever seen. Um, let's see. And I'm just a huge fan of Lee Cronin. I think he is such a talented filmmaker. I don't think that I have. I mean, we come across talented filmmakers like him so rarely that it's the Mummy. We need a new installment, and I couldn't be more excited about a film like this. And you know, it's this is one that I'm really excited about. And plus, we have Jason Bloomhouse. He's gonna be the one producing, which the only thing I could imagine would be better would be A24. Um, and if that isn't happening, well, how about James Wan is also going to be working with him. So I'm really excited about this one. So I think it's about the closest thing to a perfect trio as possible. So um yeah. Jack Rayner, by the way, is going to be in this. If you don't know who that is, that he was in Midsummer. So the airy shoot, I'm drawing a blank on the last name, but anyway, you can look it up. That the Midsummer film, it was a all time classic. So yeah, that's that's something. Anyway, then another one that I'm pretty excited about is Werewolf, and that one is Robert Eggers. He's the one who does kind of like the timey type timepieces. Like he did the one with Willem Dafoe. Most recently, he did the Nosferatu with Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp. Then he did the Willem Dafoe. Thank you for the follow, Jessica Allen 14. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Which, by the way, Lily Rose Depp, she's such a beautiful woman. She's gonna be a star if she's not. If you don't consider her already, she's such a talented actress. I'm such a big. And both of her parents are so talented. Her mother, she's such a. I believe she was an actress and a singer, so I'm not surprised that she's so talented. Um, so really excited to see what her career. Oh, there we go, bear number three. That Doomsteel. Just biding my time talking about movies. Sorry, guys. This is it's. I don't need anything but these bears, and they're not popping quick enough. just like, okay, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, it's a bear! Look. No, no. Okay. So then you got Robert Pattinson. Excuse me, Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. They were in that Lighthouse film, which was really weird film, but it was still good. It was, I mean, it was almost the kind of movie you had to watch twice because I mean, what world is going on there? You know, there was a crazy story about these three lighthouse keepers that disappeared. Um, and if you're into like mysteries, nobody ever found them. They disappeared, and nobody ever knows. They left this log of mystery based off of weather reports. Nobody knows what the heck happened to these guys. And I mean, it's like they didn't do anything wrong. And but anyway, and of course Willem Dafoe. He's always in all of Robert Eggers' films, so he'll be in this one again. And but anyway, yeah, there was the Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe, The Lighthouse that they made. And then if you saw the Anya Taylor Joy film, The Witch, that was another Robert Eggers film. If you saw the what was the movie? Oh, the recent one that was released on Disney, the Fantastic Four film, the big Galactus monster was voiced by the witch, the father in the witch, the really deep voice guy. That's that's the father from the witch. I don't have that voice, obviously. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have. I'm not on the radio or in films. So, uh, you know, that's the father from the witch. He was Galactus. Um, but yeah, that was another Robert Eggers film. I mean, he's just a great storyteller, and so that's another movie I'm excited about. But I really did enjoy the and speaking of Benicio del Toro, let's go ahead and name drop him correctly here. He was in the werewolf film that I really enjoyed. That and it's been at least a decade ago that that was, but this will be a retelling of that, and I'm sure in a very different way. Robert Eggers really put his own name on. So if you guys didn't see Godzilla -1, it's the only Godzilla to ever win an Oscar. And you know, when I heard about it, I'm not. I mean, I like the Godzilla that that Walter White was in. That was good. I like that. That was good. But it was more of a Hollywood Godzilla. You know, they threw 100+ million at it. But that was good. I like it. And I like the recent run of Godzillas that go along with the Kong films. Those are good. But I mean, again, they're throwing a lot of money at those. A lot of money. Well, Godzilla -1, it's not one of those. This is actually something from source material and coming from source country, and it's good. This is and well, I shouldn't say it's actually good. No, I mean the other stuff's good too. I just mean that they only made that movie on a budget of $15 million, and it grossed 113 million. I mean That's impressive. So they're coming out with Godzilla minus zero, and it was really good. I mean, I was very impressed because all the other movies I've seen have been like I wasn't that impressed, and I don't want to be disrespectful because I mean they're the ones who came up with the whole kaiju idea in the first place, and I just didn't like it. You know, I just haven't liked any of them. None of them. I like ours better. You know, or I should say the ones where we throw a lot more money at them. You know, I don't like the low budget ones. Maybe I should say it that way. I just like the ones where money is spent. But this one was, I mean, really good, and it actually had. I will say this one had up. There's a bear. This one puts the big money ones plot, all of the big money ones plot to shame. This one has more plot than all of those combined. This is the plot wise the best of all of them put together. It destroys them. So if you like plot, if you like drama and plot, this this has every single one of those uh, wrapped up and more. Now it is foreign language, but I don't mind that. I like to use my brain, you know. So I was yeah. This is not about cultural differences. No, never, ever. This is about quality. This is always about quality, and for me, I prefer this to every Godzilla I've ever seen. And there's number 6. So 4 more, and I get my second Doom Steel. This was the best Godzilla movie I've seen yet, hands down. And that includes all the big budget films, the Kong films. Sorry. So I am looking forward to the sequel. And I believe, oh, I left it, but or no. Okay. So then we have a not a sequel, not a sequel, but if you've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, then you know that anytime anyone mentions, or do you think? Anytime someone mentions Bram Stoker's Dracula and they're making comparisons, you know that, wait a minute, that that is lofty. Bram Stoker's Dracula is an outstanding. We're talking not horror. We're talking just in general. I mean, that movie, it kicks it. And, I mean, I love that movie. I don't know. I'm not even going to admit how I've seen it. I love that. That is some drama right there. Not horror, drama. And, I mean, y'all don't like sappy